Sir Poy, pa-intern na ang honor guard, Sir Poy, so I can start. O, sige na mo.
Sir, okay lang mic, ma'am?
Isa na yung mic, sir.
Ay, dito.
Hindi may magbulag, uy. Nato yung kwan, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Ay, kanang
Check.
Ang duha ani sir, no? Together, we will accompany you through the meaningful celebration, guiding you every step of the way. Taduan. Ako lang.
Sorry, ma'am.
Ako rin, no?
I am...
Pero pag
I handed the start sa honor guard. Mabot ang honor guard.
state faculty. Ay, sabi mo, mga audiovisual. Audiovisual messages na ako ay after daw sa confirmation. Ako ay
Yes, ma'am. Requesting the honor.
ano, entrance sa honor guard ko, ano, ay napam na sa national anthem. Honor guard?
Na mag-ready na.
Sila de, sila. Ladies and gentlemen, let us have the entrance of colors. Honor guards. Good morning, honored guests, esteemed faculty and staff, supportive parents, and most especially, the graduating class of 2026. Welcome to Kalampusan 2026, the 9 commencement exercises of Iligan City National High School, Senior High School Department.
This year's theme, Filipino graduates, prepare to lead with competence and character, honors your journey of perseverance. Today, we recognize not only your academic success, but your readiness to serve our nation with integrity. We pay tribute to the mentors and families whose unwavering support has made this milestone possible. Graduation signifies more than the receipt of a diploma. It is a testament to the dedication that has defined your senior high school journey. It is a privilege to witness the beginning of your next chapter, one filled with immense possibility. I am Kevin and Belza.
I'm Jacqueline Maneja. Together, we will accompany you through this meaningful celebration,
guiding you every step of the way.
To formally begin our program, may we request everyone to stand for the processional.
Academic track, Humanities and Social Sciences, Grade 12 Jasper, Advisor, Dr. Maria Ligaya Vicente. Grade 12 Calcite, Advisor, Ms. Sumaya E. Ampaso. Grade 12 Zircon, Advisor, Ms. Jenaline A. Campo. Grade 12 Garnet, Advisor, Ms. Jessery E. Reveille. Grade 12 Hedonite, Advisor, Ms. Ederly Eden N. Basmayor. Grade 12 Alexandrite, Advisor, Mr. Jafer G. Reyes. Grade 12 Aquamarine, Advisor, Mr. Arlie John S. Imata. And Grade 12 Beryl, Advisor, Ms. Riza Shella Talmoso.
Academic track, Accounting, Business and Management, Grade 12 Emerald, Advisor, Mr. Selish V. Embone. Grade 12 Turquoise, Advisor, Ms. Joanne A. Enad. Grade 12 Sapphire, Advisor, Ms. Amithil B. Bonkawil.
Sports Track, Grade 12 Amethyst, Advisor, Ms. Arcime A. Inganyo.
Instead, get
We would like also to acknowledge the presence of our dignitaries from senior high school department heads, faculty, and staff. We also have this morning junior high school department heads, faculty, and staff.
We would also like to acknowledge the Parent Teachers Association officers, school administrators, honored guests from region and division offices, our graduation speaker for today's ceremony.
Once again, welcome to Kalampusan 2026 of Iligan City National High School, Senior High School Department. Requesting everyone to remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem to be led to us by Miss Anne Margaret S. Butanas with high honors from grade 12 sports. And this will be followed by an invocation through multimedia presentation and the singing of Iligan March.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, kaya sa sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa gagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo wagaw, ay hinatang tulakaw.
Please be seated.
To give us an opening remarks, may we call in Miss Roshane E. Silvestre with highest honors from grade 12 units. A round of applause, please.
A pleasant and inspiring day to everyone. Our warmest and most respectful greetings to our distinguished Department of Education officials whose presence affirms your unwavering commitment to academic excellence and quality education. To our dynamic and visionary school principal, Dr. Richard S. Talaid, Sir Maestro, our esteemed school administrators, to our supportive assistant school principal, Dr. Annabel E. De Guzman, ma'am, to our dedicated and hardworking senior high school faculty and staff, to our honored guests and visitors, to the proud parents and guardians, and most especially to our dear students, the academic awardees, good day and welcome. Today is a celebration of brilliance, perseverance, and achievement. It is a day that recognizes not only the fruits of academic excellence, but also the journey of dedication, discipline, and resilience that each awardee has taken. This occasion stands as a testament that hard work, when guided by purpose and supported by a nurturing environment, leads to remarkable success. To our DepEd officials, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for your continued guidance, leadership, and support in shaping educational standards that inspire both teachers and learners to strive for excellence. Your presence today strengthens our resolve to uphold the highest ideals of education. Under the guidance of our school leaders, our institution continues to cultivate a culture of excellence, inspiring both educators and learners to go beyond limits and reach greater heights. To our administrators, faculty, and staff, this celebration is also yours. Behind every awardee is a team of committed mentors who have tirelessly guided, encouraged, and nurtured their potential. Your passion for teaching and your dedication for service are truly commendable. To our dear parents and guardians, today is a reflection of your sacrifices, patience, and unwavering support. You are the first teachers and the strongest pillars of our students' success. This achievement is as much yours as it is theirs. And to our dear students, the academic awardees, today you stand as a shining examples of excellence. Your achievements remind us that success is not merely about intelligence, but about perseverance, determination, and courage to overcome challenges. May this recognition inspire you to continue striving not only for academic success, but also for personal growth and meaningful contribution to society. As we formally open this academic awarding ceremony, may this gathering serve as a source of inspiration to everyone present. Let us celebrate not only the achievements, but also the values that brought us here. Hard work, integrity, and commitment. Yes, We have difficulty and struggles in coming over today despite the transportation holiday. Still, we find time to come and celebrate. Once again, welcome to this meaningful and momentous occasion. May we all have a truly inspiring and memorable celebration. Let us all take a moment to celebrate excellence, dedication, and achievement. Today, we not only the hard work of our academic awardees, but also the unwavering support and wisdom of the teachers and the sacrifices of parents who guided us every step of the way. Once again, congratulations to everyone present. Thank you for joining in this joyful celebration. Welcome to Kalampusan 2026.
Thank you, Mr. Shane Sylvester, for that words of welcome. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now arrived at one of the most significant parts of ceremony, the presentation of candidates for graduation. We may invite our respected and pragmatic school principal of Iligan City National High School, Mr. Richard S. Talaid, to present the graduates. And this will be confirmed and accepted by our esteemed SOG Assistant Chief Designate, Dr. Amy A. Pareño.
By virtue of the power vested upon me as the school principal of Iligan City National High School, and to the confirming officer, Dr. Jonathan S. de la Peña, Sencio 5, Schools Division Superintendent of Iligan City, represented by Dr. Amy Pareño, Assistant Chief of SGOD. I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation for school year 2025-2026 of Iligan City National High School, of whom 157 are from accountancy, business, and management strand. 364 are from humanities and social sciences strand. And 49 are from sports track. A total of 570 candidates for graduation for this morning session. I hereby certify that these candidates for graduation have satisfactorily completed all the requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education, Bureau of Secondary Education. May I therefore request you, Madam, to confirm their graduation.
Thank you, sir. By virtue of the authority vested in me as the authorized representative of the Schools Division Superintendent of the Department of Education, Region 10, Schools Division of Iligan City, Dr. Jonathan S. de la Peña, Sencio 5, and in my capacity as the SGOD Assistant Chief Designate, after having been presented by the school principal, Dr. Richard S. Talaid, and duly certified by the district supervisor, Dr. Hubert L. Detches, that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 basic education program. I now accept and confirm you 570 senior high school graduates of Iligan City National High School for school year 2025-2026 and bestow upon all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. You may now take your seat.
Dear graduates, as you will be receiving your diploma marks not only the end of another milestone in your academic journey, but also it is also another door of more challenging roles in the future. With that, we would like you to bring with words of encouragement from our accomplished individuals in the field. At this time, let us linger our ears to the Regional Director of Region 10, Dr. Arturo B. Bayocot, Seso 3, and this will be followed by the reading a special message from the Secretary of Department of Education, Senator Juan Edgardo Sani Angara.
Once again, good morning, everyone. And before you will be receiving your diploma this morning, it's my honor to read the message of the DepEd Secretary. We have Honorable Sani Angara. Saan I quote, "Isang makabuluhang araw sa ating lahat. As we conclude the school year, we do more than closer a chapter. We honor the strength that carried our learners, teachers, and families through months of hard work, sacrifice, and hope. Sa ating mga mag-aaral, this year was not always easy. May mga araling mahirap intindihin at mga pagsubok na tila nakakapagod. Yet, you stayed the course and learned to rise after setbacks. That resilience will matter far beyond the classroom. Our schools became second homes where friendships were formed and confidence slowly rebuilt. Hindi lamang kaalaman ang natutunan ninyo kundi disiplina, malasakit at tibay ng loob, mga katangiang huhubog sa inyo bilang mga kabataang handang manguna ng may kakayahan at mabuting pagkatao. But behind every learner's success stands a community. And to our teachers, I would like you to join your hands together to our teachers. Let's give a round of applause, please, to our teachers. Thank you for teaching not only lessons, but courage. And of course, to your beloved parents, let's also give a hand to our parents and families. Your support made every achievement possible because we believe that education is truly a shared responsibility. And this year, we continued strengthening the foundations of the basic education from revised K-10 curriculum and expanding senior high school pathways to sustaining programs that help learners recover essential skills and better supporting our teachers. And under the leadership of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., we remain committed to building an education system that thrives and continue to support and compassion system that learners for the future, ready for the future. And as we celebrate the end of school year rights, we are reminded of the aspiration that guides our efforts this year. Filipino graduates prepared to lead with competence and character. And this reflects the kind of learners we strive to nurture. Young Filipinos who are not only academically prepared, but also guided by integrity, compassion, and a strong sense of responsibility to serve others. And to our learners moving forward this morning, especially our graduates, this is only the beginning. Dalhin ninyo ang sipag, disiplina, at malasakit na hinubog sa inyo. Knowledge will open doors, but character will define your path. Again, character will define your path. We are proud of you, and we believe in you, and we will continue building a stronger future for every Filipino learner. Maraming salamat po. Once again, that was the message of our DepEd Secretary, Honorable Juan Edgardo Sani Angara. Thank you very much.
Let's give another round of applause to our Assistant SGO Chief, Dr. Aimee Espareño. Once again, ma'am, daghang salamat for reading in behalf of the message of our DepEd Secretary, Senator Sani Angara.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for. a moment filled with pride, joy, and well-deserved recognition. Get ready to witness the distribution of diplomas and recognition of academic awards. Let the celebrations begin. We may respectfully request the presence of our guest speaker, Dr. Amy Parino, our SGOD Assistant Chief Designate, our school principal, Mr. Richard S. Talaid, to assess us for the giving of diplomas.
And together we have the SPTA President of Iligan City National High School, PCMS, Sir Arboleras. Just burning.
Academics, Humanities, and Social Sciences, Grade 12 Jasper, Advisor, Maria Ligaya D. Vicente. Al Sonado, Ivan Bursch S., with honors. Bakur, Glenn Ezekiel G., with honors. Bagaluyos Matt Adrian I., with honors. Bantang Nathaniel Josh J., with honors. Kaburnay Randolph D., with honors. Carlos Raymart A., with honors. Dondoy Joran Paula F., with honors. Espina Kyle S., Gingoyan Kervin John S., with honors. Gomez Lorenzo Miguel J., with honors. Lambino Fernando B., with honors. Malinaw Mark Lloyd L., with honors. Nagamora Al Rafi A., with honors. Palacio Zachary N., with high honors. Patay Bless Matthew V., with honors. Ramos Justin B., with honors. Rica Blanca Gabriel Joel C., with high honors. Sagaral Melchosi Matthew P., with honors. Soberano John Paul S., with high honors. Telmoso Dan Mateo Y., with high honors. Tumugsok Owen P., with honors. Abdul Rashid Amrina S., with honors. Aldirete Kelly May B., with honors. Pamamangpang Princess Daniela with high honors. Berdine Ria Tricia P. with high honors. Birol Asima S. with honors. Butaslak Margaret E. with high honors. Cabarce Mary Shane T. with honors. Kadampog Dale Francis I. with honors. Kasanya Eunice M. with honors. Daluma Princess Alalea M. with high honors. Diaz Kali J&P with honors. Dukoy Leia May V. with honors. Fortuna Frichelle Joyce V. with high honors. Limpangog Wendy S. with honors. Maglinte Solange Sofian M. with honors. Marandang Hanima L. with honors. Pablo Althea Isla A. with honors. Pacas Princess Joan E. with high honors. Padilla Kishia Mikaela B. with high honors. Pakibo Jelly May Ed with high honors. Patigara Evelyn Ed with high honors. Rekla Charmaine Nicole P. with honors. Riondon Rosemary B. with honors. Sangakala Jamila D. Samuel Catherine Joy A. with high honors. Silvestre Roshane E. with highest honors. Tanawon Ariel Jane G. with high honors. Still from Humanities and Social Sciences, grade 12 Calsci, advisor Sumaya E. Ampaso, Antalan Ray, Baclayon Jed Andre R. with honors. Bakor Kent Ryan G. with honors. Batao Muhammad Ryan M. with honors. Bohol Samuel Jr. D. Casil Santi II R. with honors. Dagapioso Davidson S. with honors. G. Samad Hanip B. with honors. Lagaras John Carlo B. with honors. Ligaspi Melchizedek C. with honors. Luisma Brent Ost and with honors. Magallanes Jeber M. with honors. Manzanero Jolie Mar S. with honors. Membisa Nor Hisham M. with honors. Talandron Nino O. with honors. Alonto Nasifa Jamela C. with high honors. Ambos Icnhs Genesis J. with honors. Aragon Norjana C. with honors. Bangkola Reham A. with high honors. Billones Joanna Jane B. with honors. Kanya Kate Abigail D. with honors. Caruana Rain Christine Aluba with honors. Dadula Sweet Lorraine C. with honors. Espinosa Berlin Lay with honors. Hinson Queen Richel Q. with honors. Ruban Afril Jean P. with honors. Langkua Luzel S. with honors. Laniton Charlene Jane S. with honors. Lopez Mary Rose S. with honors. Mapandi Junaisa M. with honors. Maote Anima P. with honors. Obial Jasmine Althea S. with honors. Opulentissima Precious Narciel S. with honors. Pahente Charmil Quincy U. with honors. Sabadukia Charmel P. with honors. Sanchez Ria Jean A. Tejero Althea May O. with honors. Ten Chavez Christine Mary S. with honors. Tingkang Rosalyn T. with honors. Villa Vicencio Navy P. with honors. Yared Lisel Sean B. with honors. Julieta Angel Isley Ann P. with honors.
Grade 12 Zircon Advisor, Ms. Jeneline A. Quiamco. Actov J. Brixel E. with honors. Ambor Faro Cushain L. with honors. Celicio John Carlos B. with high honors, Best in Work Immersion. Daiso Charles Andre G. with honors, with high honors. Ermac Ivan Clark A. with high honors. Fernandez Jane Fergus L. with honors. Hernani Ken Benedict B. with honors. Langgamin Mark Dustin I. with honors. Laranjo Joshua Von C. with high honors. Mirabueno Justin A. with honors. Navidad John Ralph P. with high honors. Orot Jared Floyd N. with high honors. Sanchez Sam Miguel C. with high honors. Sangkola Joshua Sam A. with honors. Sairi Jason Harley D. with high honors. Undang Wendell R. with high honors. Abdul Kader Nashida M. with honors. Alcazar Alexandra L. with high honors. Aliudin Dayamon B. with high honors. Amamangpang Maria May S. with honors. Babati Janine May B. with honors. Bartolazo Renme P. with high honors. Canilias Jeliza B. with high honors. Canilio Daudi V. with honors. Canoos Diana Jane S. with high honors. Cocos Michaela D. with high honors. De la Cruz Jasmine Kate C. with high honors. Dave Fergie Kyle A. with high honors. Gonzaga Charmaine A. with high honors. Indok Bethel C. with honors. Habonetti Christy Marie C. with high honors. Hanubas Eliza May P. with high honors. Lanto Baisani G. with high honors. La Rubis Crystal Kith A. with honors. Manzanero Jonah S. with honors. Mayonado Cecil S. with honors. Mimbesa Janeza Nicole C.G. with high honors. Nanaman Christine Mashrin Q. with high honors. Pagarigan Alexa Briggs B. with high honors. Blyda Denise Love D. with high honors, conduct awardee. Roma Shella May O. with high honors. Rubio Angel D. with honors. Rufino Eliza P. with honors. Sabuero Shadin J. with honors. Said Jamela A. with honors. Taas Lovely Regine L. with high honors. Grade 12 Garnet Advisor, Ms. Jessery E. Reveille. Buncales Jared L. with honors. Kasimra Shadudin A. with honors. Del Valle Justin C. with high honors. Lonoy Albrecht Red N. with high honors. Disumimba Summer G. Loquero James L. with high honors. Makatana Hakim P. with honors. Midrano Christian A. with honors. Miano Ronil A. with honors. Natinga James Brian T. with honors. Pipito Jean Patrick C. with honors. Ridonia John Ray A. with honors. Osman Jasim P. with honors. Villarama Mike Dave B. with honors. Acapulco Isabel Jasmine M. with honors. Apiag Elna V. with honors. Ates Laika T. with honors. Basera Michelle Elaine S. with honors. Badilia Juliana Rain C. with honors. Bango Angel B. with honors. Rigoli Jasmine E. with honors. Cabiles Venice V. with honors. Caliao Ninia Rosel L. with honors. Castellano Emiros A. with honors. Colyamar Princess Erizel F. with honors. De la Cruz Crislin Ann R. with honors. Ibales Erica Rion S. with honors. Inovero Sheila May L. Istoki Maria Kasi B. with honors. Best in Immersion Conduct Awardee. Flor de Lis Jonelyn T. with honors. Gonzales Savannah J. S. with high honors. Hapitan Rachel S. with high honors. Lagrada Marne G. with honors. Makatana Farah M. with honors. Malungo Janine M. with honors. Panganti Sheti Nishaira M. with honors. Paunti Jamela C. with honors. Pinyaflor Jim Bisaysel S. with honors. Pioquinto Zaira with honors. Ruda Cyril Rachi B. with honors. Roldan Genelia G. with honors. Tabig Mary Jean B. with honors. Telicio Axel Rose B. with honors. Tuazon Diana Erica P. with honors. Valmoria Crizel May S. with honors. Yoson Shin Zen F. with high honors.
Academic Track, Humanities and Social Sciences. Grade 12, Head and Night. Class Advisor, Ederly Eden N. Basmayor, Juris Doctor. Abotanio Aldrin L. with honors. Adilao Abdul Rahim Sani J. Arbon Gian Carlo D. with honors. Barandia Fritz Errol D. with high honors. Boludo Froilan Francis Jr. D. with honors. Boniti Chris Jillian M. with honors. Cordero Ruvik Angelo C. with honors. Dakanay Kyle Luis S. with honors. De la Serna Michael Angelo R. with high honors. Dumato Muhammad Arif A. with honors. Lao Andrew Miguel S. with honors. Molenio Clint Marlo V. with honors. Nanol Timothy Paul I. with honors. Umandam Kianri Samuel M. with honors. Pascobilio Vin Clancy M. with honors. Ponce Miguel L. Radyamuda Horace B. Rivera Earl Cedric G. with honors. Rosal Ethan Rafael D. with honors. Angot Cheer Melisandre R. with honors. Ansano Nor Hasmin D. with honors. Apalia Crystal Jin B. with honors. Arboladora Jillian K. C. with honors. Atay Maria Kisha Karin with honors. Baculio Christina Rose C. Bashir Hannah Micah B. with high honors. Bias Jihan S. Bulukon Happy T. with honors. Kabili Jack A. with high honors. Kabisay Christine G. with honors. Clerigo Maria Ana L. with high honors. Damgo Denise Kimberly R. with high honors. Jaquino Sierra L. with honors. Dominguez May V. with honors. Turig Gisela T. with honors. Hofer Megan A. with honors. Jamal Nurjana B. with honors. Lazula Rufa May S. with honors. Luisma Marilyn N. with high honors. Maglasang Princess M. with honors. Maureen Harvey C. with honors. Salindawan Ira T. with honors. Sibyal Rochelle Ann L. with honors. Talib Norhana D. with honors. Taguran December T. with honors. Ventero May L. And Yi Chloe Grace A. with honors. Academic track, sports track, grade 12, Amethyst. Class advisor, Arcime A. Inganyo. Aba James Val P. with honors. Abadias Nicole. Uncle Lloyd C. with honors. Apiag Rinanti O. with honors. Arevalo Denmark A. with honors. Barwado John Paul. Bulong John Rain O. with high honors. Bunayog Zanru Ezekiel M. with honors. Kaipang Ken Mark V. Kaniete Bryson Bryle G. with honors. Kanoy Marco Brent Angelo C. De La Torre Arnel P. with honors. Derong John Michael M. Impasis Jobert H. with honors. Iglupas Troy R. with honors. Indanao Rance John B. with high honors. Laura John Clark B. Limot Raquel Samuel P. Mama Inti Haron Jr. B. with high honors. Medel Sherwin A. with high honors. Omisol John Andre R. with honors. Onke Josh Nicholas P. with honors. Patana John Angelo T. Pipito Lay Ryan M. Kidlat Nino Dave R. with honors. Saison Ethan B. with honors. Sibuko Mac Wilson A. with honors. Smith John Rick S. Sumalinog Emon V. with honors. Sumalpong Kent Gabriel G. Vente Christian James L. with high honors. Filiastiki Joe Andrew E. with honors. Adolfo Deborah Gale L. Alcisto Shania Mitch D. with honors. Aliyawan Jillian Aaron E. with high honors. Bikoy Aryan Domini C. with high honors. Bubuli Mercy Thea M. with honors. Butanas Ann Margaret S. with high honors. Kapangpangan Ninya Lara R. with high honors. De La Cruz Ashley T. with high honors. Impinio Alexandra A. with honors. Mag-abo Ceric Shamira C. with high honors. Mamugay Chelsea J. with honors. Mangas Dayan Carla F. with high honors. Uwayas Kriel An B. with high honors. Pacanya Chris Ella E. with high honors. Rojo Mary Dane F. with high honors. Sakulingan Clyril Chin S. with high honors. And Yamelo Lizelle C. with honors.
Academics, Humanities, and Social Sciences, Grade 12 Alexandrite, Advisor, Jafer G. Reyes. Abrokina Archie K. with honors. Ascendiente Gadiel Muel P. with high honors. Kasulog Hamdani M. Elemia Macleo C. with honors. Ibrahim Hamza B. with high honors. Luod Mark Novi M. with high honors. Madrazo Mul Dwayne A. with high honors. Mamalias Roger R. with honors. Pakot Paul Andre O. Pais Israel R. with honors. Presidente Dix A. with honors. Rajamuda Muhammad Faiz K. San Lorenzo Brian Paul V. with high honors. Velaya Charles Kerwin M. with high honors. Villanueva Oriel Q. with high honors. Almenso Kritzel Jane T. with high honors. Antonia Fatin A. with honors. Bacalco Ashley Jane F. with high honors. Balas Inshera L. with honors. Bulugon Melissa May L. with honors. Bunto Princess Julian Flor S. with honors. Kabanday Laika L. with honors. Kabudoy Christine B. with honors. Flordeles Angel Rizal T. with high honors. Galicia Angel May S. with high honors. Gamboa Liz D. with honors. Gonzaga Daisy Marie S. with with high honors. Hermosa Bella Angel with honors. Joe Zion Zu E. Lacerna Gabriela Angie. Ligaspi Mary Jenica V with honors. Leanda Greedel Don A with high honors. Luna Gabriel Venice A with honors. Makatanaw Hafsa T with honors. Ordeniza Angel B. Paglinawan Saijan Jean G. Palo Najima Brunery S. Plaza Avril Jean P. Punay Micaela Jade A with honors. Romoros City Asia L with high honors. Tumalundog Wajni S with high honors. Veloria Jalaika V with honors. Academics, Accountancy, Business and Management. Grade 12 Emerald. Advisor, Selish V. Imbone. Alog Rain M with high honors. Amr Haninuddin O with honors. Ates Shan Clarence L with honors. Babatuan James K. Ray P with high honors. Bachelor Denmark M. Batuon J. Nicole P. with honors. Karanoo Arvin T. with honors. Delantar Cesar II J. with honors. Dimangadap Abdel Haq E. with high honors. Donaldo Harris M. with honors. Dominguez Dean Joshua E. with honors. Inaria Zach L. with honors. Inguito Brian Kyo with honors. Gamoranao Muhammad Kardawi C. with high honors. Lasho John Clint J. with honors. Lugatiman Cyrix J. with honors. Obao Javen Kyle L. Pinkian Liu Jem P. with honors. Rumagos Lance Reggie. Abad Almira L. with honors. Alisna Mayan Gel A. with honors. Amukay April K.M. with high honors. Anob Karel A. with high honors. Bataray Yuka Mateldi E. with high honors. Beltran Queen Cybel L. with honors. Beranda Riza May D. with honors. Casas Rubiros T. with honors. Kasulog Hanima M. with honors. Katakis Janine M. with honors. Centilias Marichelle F. with high honors. Di Baguio Laika May A. with high honors. In Cabo Carl Micaela B. with honors. Estrella Shella Jean E. with honors. Galve Eliora Ana S. with honors. Gamang Claire T. with honors. Go Gwyneth Lyle S. with honors. Haji Rakim Sahara M. with high honors. Isong Shauna Loris L. with honors. Jamal Nesrin P. with high honors. Limutan Christine B. with honors. Makabanding Naima B. with honors. Makapudi Raijin M. with honors. Manali Rashma H. with honors. Manikani Eliza J. with honors. Olila Remilo V. with honors. Pagalan Yareshna L.A. with honors. Pat Ashilay Alea L. with honors. Peñas Gianley P. with honors. Pondoyo Hilmay Jane C. with high honors. Pundawdaya Ashairas S. with high honors. Ragandang Charlene Micah C. with honors. Sarip Jamaica E. with honors. Teodoro Salmira P. with honors. Wagas Rosandra Vien S. with honors.
Academic Track, Humanities and Social Sciences, Grade 12, Aquamarine Advisor, Arley John S. Imata. Antonio A.J. Abdul Bashir Q. with honors. Balanay Manase Emmanuel Dave Manase S. with honors. Bentasal Keith Ayan with honors. Eliodra Marvin Jr. B. with honors. Fajardo John Ray S. with honors. Gepiga Ronel James B. with honors. Gunato Gian Carlo G. with honors. Gulani Jared S. with high honors. Iglupas Ivan Rovic L. with honors. Manosa Charles Moises T. with honors. Medina John Carlo B. with honors. Palo Al Suaid A. with honors. Panuntungan Jade Hatim P. with honors. Abanit Yuna M. with honors. Amigo C. Satira D. with honors. Angala Kenti Jailo M. with honors. Anticamara Shane Aubrey D. with honors. Picasso Chancel C. with honors. Buena Flor Venice Porsche M. with honors. Cabiara Janaisa E. with honors. Cortez Natasha Amber A. with honors. Dagandara Crystal Jane D. with honors. Daguman Carmela Danica with honors. Elik Rosaline N. with honors. Fabiana April May T. with honors. Kiraris Nina Marie T. with honors. Gaborne Rachel Angela D. with honors. Gores Jonavel May S. with honors. Guerra Lorraine May H. with honors. Haji Ali Siti Aslima M. with honors. Nadora Chan G. with honors. Paran Audrey Jenny D. with honors. Quijano Catherine K. B. with honors. Romeo Valerie Z. with honors. Samantha Santa Maria Mecca Ella L. with honors. Sarilama City Ira S. with honors. Sigayan Riza May D. with honors. Soke Reese Karil D. with honors. Tapping Giselle B. with honors. Tinahas Quesita B. with honors. Academic Track, Accountancy, Business and Management. Grade 12, Turquoise. Advisor, Joanne A. Enad, PhD. Banked, Cyrus E. with honors. Bapilar Rod Alfred G. with honors. Boyser, Clive Kavan E. with honors. Bual Wenil A.J. R. with honors. Dalisay Harold D. with honors. Dalupang Muhammad Hosni L. with high honors. Duhay Lungsod James M. with honors. D. Dominic S. with high honors. Ganaden John Derek D. Henabeo Gian Christopher G. with honors. Lawansa Abdul Rafi O. Madali Farhan D. with honors. Himada Kyler Agustin S. with honors. Rekaplasan Nel O. with honors. Sade Mark Andre B. with honors. Sangüenza Joshua Jose L. with honors. Sumoroy Severino Jr. S. with honors. Tagala Darnell G. with honors. Villanea Santino S. with honors. Villanueva Julian F. with honors. Yusuf Sam M. with honors. Alanik Shermay A. with honors. Antonio Tehela Shama R. with honors. Bali Yashnesa A. with high honors. Batukan Gazelle Doha L. with honors. Besas Jessamine M. with honors. Bastilio Edeli M. with honors. Coralde Jamira Claire Q. with honors. Dagle Maria Nina F. with honors. Duma Sanya C. with honors. Duria Janice C. with honors. Fulio Marian L. with high honors. Galorio Chariz J. with high honors. Galorio Roxanne Shane P. with high honors. Laborada Airline B. with honors. Lapuag Joanne S. with honors. Lara Daniela K. M. Limutan Crystal B. Lumakad Princess Lara P. Madid Hidaya P. with honors. Mansera Jaquilu A. with high honors. Mokoro Franz Bea E. with high honors. Molde Adriana Kate V. with honors. Muti Norlene A. with honors. Pakinggan Janilina I. Pianza Kim Chen L. Polao Jasnaida P. Razo Julia R. with honors. Solidad Ayesa Audrey C. with honors. Takang Brill Princess B. with honors. Tihano Sailin P. with high honors. Tejero Chris Aliana O. Tingas Jayan Marian F. with honors. Zuero Princess Angel P.
Academic track, Humanities and Social Sciences. Grade 12 Burial. Advisor, Ms. Riza Shela C. Telmoso. Ampuan Jericho C. with high honors. Araco John Kent C. with high honors. Coca Mark Ronald C. with honors. Haji Sokor Fadel U. with high honors. Mipanga Alyamen A. with high honors. Orit Rui Z. with high honors. Pakatang Jansrel C. with high honors. Resnera Mark Alistair D. with honors. Ricafort Twin Kyle O. with honors. Salubod Malcolm Vincent E. with honors. Tanzo Josh Gabriel A. with honors. Tibudan GNV with high honors. T. Marion Angelo P. with high honors. Yamuta Jovan Seth L. with honors. Anrade Mabel C. with honors. Angayan Arian May A. with honors. Antipuesto Marian Jean R. with honors. Bakwaha Angeline P. with high honors. Badelias Micaela Lorraine A. with honors. Bendoy Sintashi S. with honors. Benitez Princess Lorraine C. with high honors. Canalita Adeline T. with high honors. Cantano Mara Kaylin A. with honors. Casona Jessa Grace M. with honors. Dalo Krishka Jane A. with high honors. Estabas Princess Jayeska M. with honors. Galorio Cheska Is B. with high honors. Gepitulan Jillian Haley G. with high honors. Krenya Princess May A. with high honors. Kaamino Sheena Marie S. with high honors. Langyon Carlian R. with honors. Makabangkit Najlane M. with honors. Maku Jumaina S. with high honors. Palau Princess Zaika C. with honors. Ramas Quinshel T. with high honors. Ravidas Gwyneth Joyce M. with high honors. Romago Bea P. with high honors. Rubio Maib Shin P. with honors. Taher Hana Leia P. with honors. Talib Nashvia M. with honors. Velasquez John Della L. with honors. Villanueva Divine V. with high honors. Villaver Eunice Kate T. with honors. Walid Bianca Grace T. with highest honors. Yi Micaela Faye C. with honors. Academic track, Accountancy, Business and Management. Grade 12, Sapphire. Advisor, Miss Amifil P. Bonkawil. Angay Jeremy B. with honors. Beronilia Prince Wayne C. with honors. Blanco Ivan B. with honors. Butalit Rainier T. with high honors. Karumba Dave I. with honors. Daguman Jasper Roy U. with honors. Ilagan Elven Zip P. with honors. Lasho John Kyle J. with honors. Lapuz Kirk Jaden L. with honors. Lubguban Kim L. with honors. Makabangkit Alzalman N. with honors. Makadato Muhammad Faisal D. with honors. Mata Kian Kirk A. with honors. Rico Cash Drexter A. with honors. Sabado Paul A. with honors. Sabuero Kenze Jinken Lee A. with honors. Saguran Dairus L. with honors. Ambolo Kalimato Shadia B. with honors. Ates Jasia Amor E. with honors. Babatido Princess Erica A. with high honors. Babatuan Beverlyn with honors. Beliezas Shamel Loreen R. with honors. Binaubawan Jusel P. with honors. Kabagoy Hershey May M. with honors. Kabaluna Brianna Kyle V. with honors. Kabido Yesha Noreen L. with honors. Kabornay Honey Pearl D. with honors. Darimbang Asmera A. with honors. De la Cruz Cheska Ray C. with honors. Duhay Lungsod Rian P. with high honors. Elbano Rhea May A. with honors. Eslit Jeza Ryan R. with honors. Haji Abdullah Nurnisa J. with honors. Lusay Angel Kate L. with honors. Matuan Hashema C. with honors. Monera Josel Mi L. with high honors. Omar Farhana M. with honors. Orbon Leila Kathleen A. with high honors. Pasis Bethany G. with honors. Reyes Lynn Michelle Shin S. with honors. Rubio Shanley Peniel D. with high honors. Sansona Natalia Shine E. with high honors. Sarip Hafsa Yara C. with honors. Togonon Danica Faye E. with high honors. Valyar Jean R. with high honors. Veres Ella Grace L. with honors. Villanovos Janelle B. Villanueva Erin Hangel with high honors. Villazorda Cherry Lou S. with high honors.
To complete this momentous event, let us have words of wisdom from our honored graduation speaker. But before that, let's get to know her more by watching an audiovisual presentation highlighting her journey and accomplishments.
In Africa, every generation, there are individuals who do not simply teach, but ignite minds, shape perspectives, and inspire purpose. Guided by a deep passion for philosophy and the humanities, she has dedicated her journey to understanding the world and helping others understand themselves. A licensed professional teacher and a faculty member at Mindanao State University, Iligan Institute of Technology, serving as a lecturer in the Department of Philosophy and Humanities under the College of Arts and Social Sciences, and in the MSU IIT Integrated Developmental School, College of Education. And still, her pursuit of knowledge continues as she takes her Master of Arts in Philosophy at St. Louis University, Baguio City. In 2022, she graduated cum laude with a degree in Bachelor of Science in Philosophy, part of its pioneering batch, the first in the Philippines and in Asia. Beyond academics, she found her voice on stage, serving as a host and a master of ceremonies for both celebrations and academic programs. Even in her early years, her passion for communication and the arts was evident. She is an alumna of Iligan City National High School. She graduated with high honors and was a Conduct Awardee in 2018. She actively participated in literary contests, radio broadcasting, and speech competitions, earning recognition as one of the Campus Journalists of the Year in 2016. Today, her dedication to teaching has earned her recognition as one of the top 10 faculty members of MSU IIT Integrated Developmental School. Her influence extends beyond the classroom, presenting research at international conferences, including the International Conference on UN Sustainable Development Goals and Social Innovation, or ICUNSSI, in 2024, serving as a resource speaker on sexuality and gender, and contributing as a consultant and validator for the Regional Achievement Test of DepEd. Through her teaching, she nurtures self-awareness, sharpens critical thinking, and inspires moral responsibility. And today, she stands before us, not only as an educator, not only as a guide, but as a living testament to wisdom, dedication, and the power to shape the minds of tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice that inspires, the mind that challenges, the heart that guides. Our guest speaker, Miss Mayrian Rose Sencio.
It is with great pride to welcome our esteemed graduation speaker, a beacon of excellence in her field, Ms. Mayrian Rose Sencio, Faculty, Mindanao State University Iligan Institute of Technology. Let's welcome her with a round of applause, please.
Please take your seats. Thank you so much po sa team behind that very wonderful presentation a while ago. Anyway, maayong buntag kaninyong tanan. Pwede ba ako makadungog og may buntag? Wow, thank you for that energetic response. It is my pleasure to be invited again as a speaker in my alma mater. Actually, this day is a challenging moment, yet a humbling experience for me, since it brings me back to my roots. Bumabalik kasi yung feeling ko ng pagiging estudyante, because I am surrounded with so many familiar faces here who taught me, nurtures me, leads me as to who and what I am today. And so, I would like to appreciate them by acknowledging these people and, the people behind this institution. I would like to acknowledge our honored guest, represented by the SOGD Assistant Chief, Dr. Aimee Pareño. Our Icnhs Principal, Sir Richard S. Talaid, sir. We have our Senior High School Assistant Principal, Dr. Annabel E.D. Guzman. Hi, ma'am. Our SPTA President, Sir Winston R. Boleras. Hi, sir. Guidance Counselor. Hi, Ma'am Girlie. Faculty and staff, hello po mga teachers ko noon. And beloved parents, maraming salamat po sa oras na binibigay ninyo sa mga anak ninyo ngayong araw. And of course, our dear graduates today, welcome again to your Kalampusan ceremony. Speaking of roots, sabi ko yun kanina, di ba? May tanong lang ako, ano ba talaga ang basihan ng pagiging Pilipino? Kasi ang theme po na nabigay sa akin na ito, Kabataang Pilipino para sa matatag na kinabukasan. Pero, natanong ba natin sa ating mga sarili na tayo ba ay tunay na isang Pilipino? O siyang naging tunay man lang na Pilipino? Sa kadahilanan ba na ako ay nakasuot ng Pilipinyana ngayon o yung mga guro ninyo ay naka-Pilipinyana, sila na ba ay pwedeng sabihin nating Pilipino? Hindi. Sa kasuotan ba ang basihan? Sa kultura o sa lingwahe? Sa oras na ito, bibigyan ko sana ng buhay, life, kinabuhi ang aking pagka-Pilipino gamit ang mga lingwaheng natutuhan ko sa paaralang ito at sa aking komunidad. Please allow me to speak in English, Filipino, and I will also use some Bisaya terms later as I will deliver my speech today. Okay lang yon? Okay lang, okay. To begin, I have 2 questions to ask for the graduates to answer. And you can answer this question by yes or no. Hindi po natin kailangan mag-interview. Okay? So, kaya ba yon? Kaya ba mag-answer ng yes, no ngayon? Okay. So, handa na ba kayo? Okay. Wow. Are you familiar with the most quotable quote of Jose Rizal? Wala pa gani. No? Ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Yes, no? Okay. That's good that you're familiar about this line. Pero meron po akong mas importanteng question na gusto ko pong itanong sa inyo. Naniniwala ba kayo ng mga graduates ngayon, na kayo lang ang pag-asa ng bayan sa panahon natin ngayon? Yes, no? Okay, meron akong naririnig na parang nagsasabi ng yes, meron din nagsasabi ng no. Kung ano man ang sagot ninyo, lahat ng yan ay may natatagong rason. Ngunit, sa akin, meron lang po akong gustong ipahiwatig. Sa panahon kasi natin ngayon ay naging karaniwang bukang bibig na lang ang linyang iyan ng mga tao. Ang linyang iyan ay naging cliché na din siya pakinggan. Para sa akin. Sa ngayon kasi, parang hindi na ako naniniwala kay Rizal. Hindi na ako nag-a-agree sa kanya. Kasi sa tingin ko, hindi dapat ina-assign o itinatalaga yung pag-asa. Kasi ang pag-asa ay nagsisimula yan sa ating kalooban. Hindi lang dapat ang mga graduates natin ang sabihin natin, "Uy, pag-asa ka ng bayan." Dapat po, lahat tayo na nandito ay pag-asa. Kaya hindi na dapat kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Dapat po, tayong lahat na nandito, tayong lahat ang pag-asa ng bayan. Sencio 2026, okay? Cite that. Dahil dito, ang pag-asa ay mas magiging inklusibo. Lahat tayo ay may pananagutan, lahat tayo ay may tungkulin, at lahat tayo ay may kakayahan na magdala ng pag-asa. Hindi lang kayo. 'Di ba? So yung mga guro natin dito, yung mga magulang ninyo, yung mga matatanda sa ating komunidad, pag-asa po din natin sila. Pwede po silang maging pag-asa. Lalong-lalo na po ang ating mga leader sa bansang ito. Tama? Tama. Dahil po, ang pag-asa ay hindi po yan ipinapasa. Yan po ay isina sa buhay. Now, this brings me to my point today. I have this favorite Bisaya word, paglaom or laom. This has its different meaning depending on how we use it. Others actually define it as to expect. No, kanang moingon bitaw kasi mong friend na, hoy, salig lang, ayaw og laom. Ayaw, tuo lang bitaw pero ay pag-expect. Diba? Nga na? So merong ganong definition ng laom. Na po to have confidence. Ayaw kawalan og paglaom, oy. Diba? You know, you wanted to motivate this person to never lose that spirit, that fire within themselves or his or herself, no? And to many, it is hope. Kanang moingon bitaw kag, padayon lang, ayaw kawalag paglaom. Paglaom is a Bisaya term for pag-asa. Now, dear graduates, I've prepared 4 phrases to make sense of this beautiful word, laom. And I will begin with letter L. L is listening with humility. You might be asking right now, Ma'am, what's the imong definition of listening? Di ba? Minaw-minaw raman na, like what we are doing right now. We're just listening to you. Well, for me, listening is defined as quieting your own voice so others can be heard. It is actually setting aside a pride on yourself, opening yourself to differences, and about giving space to another person's story. So na ako'y ipa-remember sa inyo ha. Pero before that, gunahan ko nga mag-raise mo sa inyong hand if ginahimo ni ninyo sa inyong pamilya. Kinsa diri sa inyong family na hilig yun mag-uban og kaon? Kinsa diri? Kanang magpamahaw, panihapon, dapat uban yun mo magkaon. Okay. Alright, so thank you. I want you to remember that feeling. No? Kanang feeling na the food is served in the table. Bahalag bulad, dilata, or lechon manok man na inyong sudan. I have this question. What makes the meal meaningful? Nganong lami man jud ikaon basta na ikauban? Nganong walay lami kung ikaw ra isa? Diba? Murag nindot kayo nang naakay kauban na maka-istorya-istorya. Because my dear graduates, parents, teachers, when we eat, it is not about the taste. It is about the stories we shared when we're seated together. Kana magkamustahan mo, magchika-chika mo. Di ba, no? But have you noticed, this is now the problem of our generation right now. Some of us do not even respect the sacredness of gatherings anymore, kanang mangaon mo sa inyong pamilya. Right now, we are already holding our phones. Maybe some of you are holding our phones right now and not really listening, right? So, you're not, when you are with your families, you're holding your phones and you do not listen. And when you are with your families, you hold your phones, scrolling and acting like you're listening, but you're not. You are distracted. Now, are you really respecting the sacredness of gathering in that way? You're not. And to think, we have to remind ourselves that it's within our home that we must begin to value listening. But are we doing it? Not anymore. We even reduce ourselves to social media. We are afraid that we cannot cope with the trend. Now, the question right now, what kind of individuals are we becoming if we keep on not listening to each other's stories anymore? Unsa na may tabo sa kalibutan kung dili na nato kaya mulingkod uban sa atong pamilya nga maminaw sa usag-usa? What kind of world are we creating if we are acting like that inside our homes? Dear people, when we listen, we discover that dialogue is actually a bridge that connects our hearts together. My dear graduates, I challenge you to become the listener. Because the world right now, kabalo mo nga nung nagka-war-war ta karon? Na-warla na ang kalibutan, there's conflict. Because the world right now is not listening to their people. They don't listen to people anymore. Listening is not born with speaking and ideas alone, my dear students. It is by being present at the moment and by hearing. And the world needs people who knows how to listen. Kabalo mo maminaw? If yes, then maybe you deserve this world. And, kasi meron lang kasi akong tanong dito. Kung hindi tayo makikinig ngayon, kailan pa kapag hindi ka na makakarinig? Kailan pa kapag huli na ang lahat? That's L, listening with humility. I have here A. Aim high with courage. There's a saying in City High, aim high, City High. And I'm happy that Ma'am Aimee is here. I always hear this line every time siya ang mag-MC sa among program sa una. Every foundation day, siya dyan na, na siya every after kanang kuan. Aim high, City High. Then when I actually write this speech yesterday, siko huna-huna, unsa man gyud ning A sa laom? And I remember Ma'am Aimee. I did not expect kasi Ma'am Aimee di ang one karon. No, it's a blessing, no, for me. So, aim high, City High. Can you repeat what I said? Aim high, City High. Go. Aim high, City High. Okay. But aiming high needs to be defined. Because, kana bitaw mo ingon tag mangandoy ka. Magsigag pangandoy. Kaya nga na bitaw? There's a necessity for us to define it. Why? Because aiming high is not supposed to be about chasing titles. It's not about wealth. It should not about be position. It should not be about self-interest. I hope I can remind you, my dear graduates, not to be materialistic and always consequentialist. Because high in aim high here does not mean that you will always stay in an ivory tower. That you will only look into the people nga naa na sa ubos because naa na ka sa babaw. Anong klaseng tao ka? Is that really aiming high? The high in aim here means higher development. It means higher growth. It means higher purpose. It is daring to dream with courage, to believe that you can become more than what you are today. Therefore, I'm referring to self-development, self-actualization. But what about courage? Courage is actually not about cowardice, kanang pagkatalawan. It's not about that. Dili pud nang pagka-reckless. But what I'm saying here about courage is to balance between fear and faith. The fear of uncertainty and the leap of faith to move forward despite it. I want you to think of one moment in your life. Katry na mo anang gaduda mo sa inyong kinabuhi. Or nagduda mo sa inyong kaugalingon ba? Kanang, makaya jud ka nako ni? Diba? Nakatry mo ana? Okay? Kana pong muingon ka nga nakakuha ka gamay score. No? Kanang pagtibok ni mong pag-skwela aning City High, maka-experience, magyud ka ana. Diba? Makaingon din kasi mong self na, basin dili jud ko kamao? Bantog gamay kog score? Diba? Naing ana nga questions atong huna-huna. But you know what, my dear students? This is where courage lives. It is the tension between fear and faith. Ang kahadlok na mabagsak ka, ug ang pagtuo na mo padayon lang gihapon ka. That's courage. To aim high is to acknowledge the uncertainty, yet still choose to take the step. It is saying, I may not know what tomorrow holds, but I will trust the journey. Kada bitong moingon ka in Bisaya na, wala man jud ko kahibaw kung unsay may tabos akong kinabuhi. Pero sige lang, good. Mupadayon lang ta sa kung unsa atong maagian. As Ben and Ben reminds us in one of their songs, are you familiar with the song Courage? Yes. Credits to my senior high school students who introduced me to this song. Allow me to sing like 2 lines lang of the song, okay? So ayoko niyo i-judge ha. All your struggles will be worth it In the end, keep carrying on with courage. Your breakthrough is rising. Until then, keep carrying on with courage. So graduates. Okay. My dear graduates, keep carrying on with courage because your breakthrough is on the way. And it might, oh my God, it might happen today. Nagalit po ba kayo? Okay, it might happen today. Okay, that is A, aim high with courage. Can you repeat after me? You, nanata sa you sa laom, hapit na. Uplift your community. Kani permit na makalimot ani. Every time bitaw nga natay ma-achieve sa tong kinabuhi, we feel like imuha ra na tanan. But it's not. Remember that this celebration, your achievements are never yours alone. Imuhang diploma, imong medal, imong recognition, these carries different fingerprints, various fingerprints from your parents, from your teachers, from your friends, and even your own community. So I would like to remind everyone here that when you rise, remember that you rise with them. Do not forget your roots or your community. Do not forget the people who helps you attain this moment. And with that reminder, meron po akong challenge sa inyo. After your ceremony, or maybe later sa tribute to parents, please, send a message or create a letter for the people who helps you reach this far. Kaya ba yon? Kaya yon, no? Tell them that you value them and you appreciated their existence in your life. Just say salamat and be grateful to them. Uplift them as you uplift yourself uplift them as you uplift yourself today. Can you do that for your people? Can you do that for your people? Yes. Lastly, make your life meaningful. Make your life meaningful. For me, this is the most important with paglaom. Life is uncertain and suffering is real. Tanawang gasolina ron. Sa panahon na to karon sobra kamahal ang gasolina, ang pamaliton, labaw na ang bugas. The question is, despite these sufferings, how do we make life meaningful? Teachers, how do you make life meaningful? Despite this kind of suffering right now. Sabi nga ng kanta, hawak mo ang beat. Hawak mo ang gabi. Diba? Hawak mo daw ang beat. Ang tanong, hawak pa ba talaga natin ang beat ng ating buhay? Do we really hold the beat of our lives when hardship comes? My answer to this is just a hopeful yes. Only if we embrace suffering as part of the journey. If you look at the Filipinos right now, tanawa ganin ang mga Pinoy, we still keep on dancing to this trend despite of the happenings in the world. Baka totoo nga na hawak pa din natin ang beat. This is not to romanticize resilience in the Philippines, but I think this is how Filipinos cope with the uncertainty of our tomorrow. So when life gives us a lot of hardship, we do not ask, bakit ito nangyayari sa akin? Instead, we ask, ano ba ang itinuturo nito sa akin? Kaya yung mga Pilipino, isinasayaw na din natin minsan yung problema eh. Kasi we're looking forward into the learning that we can attain through these problems in life. Because people, my people, meaning it is not handed to us. It is created by how we endure and how we choose to live. So make your life meaningful Because in the end of the day, it is you who must make sense of your own story. So as graduates of this school, what kind of story would you like to tell? Now, if we truly would want to build a stronger future, we must begin with paglaom. The Filipino youth cannot be the hope of the nation if they carry it alone. Hope is not theirs alone. It is ours together. Sabi ko nga kanina, tayo dapat ang pag-asa ng bayan. Hindi lang ang kabataan, kundi pati ang mga magulang na nandito ngayon, ang ating mga guro, ang ating mga administrators, ang mga matatanda sa ating bayan. We are all symbols of hope, and we must choose to live it. That is why we must embrace the beautiful Bisaya word, paglaom. Laom. To embrace paglaom means to carry hope in your lives. Hope while listening with humility. Hope with aiming high with courage. Hope with uplifting your community. And hope while making your life meaningful. May you carry paglaom in your hearts, and together, let us build a future filled with kindness and light. Thank you for lending me your ears and your hearts. Pagbati po sa lahat at mabuhay ang City High!
Thank you so much, Ms. Mayrian Rose Sencio, for spicing up our morning today with your powerful and heartfelt message. With that, allow us to express our heartfelt gratitude by giving this token and plaque of appreciation. May we invite also our distinguished guests to join us here for the awarding.
And together with PCMS,
Icnhs Parinio, our Assistant School Principal Dr. Annabel E. De Guzman, and our PTA President, Sir Winston Alboleras.
Let me read the citation. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 10, Northern Mindanao, Division of Iligan City. Iligan City National High School. A plaque of recognition is awarded to Ms. Mayrian Rose Sencio, LPT, in grateful acknowledgement of her distinguished and invaluable service rendered as guest of honor and speaker during the graduation program of Iligan City National High School with the theme, Filipino graduates prepared to lead with competence and character, thereby contributing immeasurably to the prestige and success of the occasion. Given this 31st day of March in the year of our Lord, 2026, signed by our school principal for Mr. Richard S. Talaid. A round of applause, please.
Okay, shall we give here another round of applause? Okay, please be seated. Every achievement carries the fingerprints of sacrifice, sleepless nights, silent prayers, and endless encouragement from our graduates' parents. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us take this time to express their heartfelt gratitude through this tribute to parents message to be delivered by Miss Bianca Grace T. Walid with highest honors from UMSTRA.
To live meaningfully is to own your existence, moving with compassion, standing in dignity. To our school principal 4, Dr. Richard Estelaid. To our senior high school assistant principal designate, Dr. Annabelle E. De Guzman. To our junior high school assistant principal, to Ma'am Lindy C. Arong. To our school administrative officer 4, Ma'am Leia Mendeja. To our SJOD assistant chief, Ma'am Dr. Aimee Pareño. To our guidance counselors headed by Ma'am Joanne Canieda. To our SPTA president, Sir Winston R. Boleros. Honored guests, faculty, staff, parents, and most especially, my fellow graduates, a wondrous morning to all of you. Who am I, if not the Division Federation Supreme Secondary Learner President, the classroom leader, the team captain, the public speaker, or the academic achiever? These questions surface whenever exhaustion sets in. Even without pressure from my parents, I feel myself weighed down by the standards I set. Standards that grow higher each year. Yet, how fortunate am I to worry about schoolwork, leadership, and service, rather than where I will get food or how I will survive in the long run. This is where optimism shapes resilience. In a generation that constantly defines how life should be lived, I choose optimism. I choose not to be enslaved by societal standards or toxic expectations. Yes, I may excel in certain areas, but I am still a young person learning, making mistakes, and growing. That is the natural course of life. People may notice our flaws more than our victories, but that is okay. I live for myself at my own pace, not for validation. I stand before you today to remind you that true success begins with embracing your individuality. Set goals and standards not to please others, but to motivate yourself. That is the greatest lesson that I have learned in my 6 years in high school. As a result, I can confidently say that I am a mosaic by hardship and reflection, by survival and growth, and by the people who taught me the quiet power of kindness and free will. When I first entered high school, it felt like a battlefield, one fought with determination, resilience, and courage. Each day demanded that I prove myself. And while we often say, life is not a competition, there remains a quiet fear within us, the fear of falling behind. It is a difficult truth, but perhaps we choose to see it differently. What if deadlines are not burdens, but lessons and discipline? What if assignments are not mere requirements, but opportunities to grow? What if competitions are not threats, but chances to take risks and discover our potential? To be honest, I am just like an ordinary student. There was a time in my life when I lost sight of hope and courage. I was burnt out and heartbroken. I couldn't bring myself to share my burdens with my loved ones, afraid of causing them pain. I prayed for God to end my suffering, to ease the ache in my heart. At that moment, nothing mattered. I forgot the name I had built for myself, my goals, and most of all, my purpose. All it took was one heartbreak and series of challenges. It's quite funny to say this, but listen to your parents when they say to not rush into having a love life or to not do certain things. Well, still despite the pain, I am grateful to the person who showed me how amazing it feels to love. With that fleeting romance, I learned to be selfless, to sacrifice, as well as do everything just for a genuine smile, which made me feel like winning a lottery. High school life is really something else. We try to balance our studies while having fun. The hardships I face became a ladder made with knives, sharp and difficult, yet necessary to climb. I realize that the life I am building depends entirely on my own efforts. Well, it would be lying if I say that I never yearn for the opportunities I lost. It keeps me up at night thinking of it sometimes. Perhaps if I was not too lazy, busy, heartbroken, or unmotivated that time, I could have done better. I may regret lost opportunities, but time cannot be undone. What matters now is moving forward with a stronger resolve. Nothing is lost in trying, but something is always gained. No one succeeds alone. Behind every achievement is a support system that makes it possible. Just like what they always say, no man is an island. To my grade 12 advisor, Ma'am Riza Shela Talmaso, who became more than a teacher, a mentor, a protector, and a source of strength, thank you for guiding me not only academically, but spiritually. You became a second mother whom I can depend on. To my class advisors throughout my high school years, especially Sir Artson Asibar, who paved my way through my leadership journey, and Ma'am Andrea Carvajal, who continuously guided me as an SSLG officer until I became the DFSSLG president. Thank you so much. To our school principal, Dr. Richard S. Talaid, for recognizing my role as the head representative of the student body, as well as for seeing my efforts as a student leader. To Ma'am Annabelle D. Guzman, who became so considerate of my health, especially with my upcoming surgery, always thinking of my well-being. Thank you so much for that, ma'am and sir. To my teachers during senior high school, Ma'am Lozano, Ma'am Enad, Ma'am Darcy, Ma'am Echeverry, Ma'am Caturza, Ma'am Cabigon, Sir Malik, Sir Celis, Sir Shim, and to the rest, thank you for guiding the young version of me into becoming a better learner and leader. And to my family who stood by me through every high and every low, words will never be enough to express my gratitude. To the most important person in my life, my mother, Jean T. Walid, you are my first teacher, my greatest supporter, and my safest home. You saw me as your little princess, even in my weakest moments. You chose to stay, to guide, and to believe in me no matter who I was becoming. And if I were given another life, I would not choose for you to become my mother again. I will not choose to be your child again, because I would choose for you to be mine. I want you to feel the same overwhelming love that you have given me every single day of my life. And to my father, thank you for supporting me in everything that I do and for being the most gentle man that I could ever see in my life. To all parents today, whose hands are weary for working nonstop, whose tears are unseen as they carry the biggest smile in front of their children, whose selves are never prioritized for the sake of the wellness of their children. To all parents here and afar, saludo po kami sa inyo. Success would not be ours without you as our backbone. Above all, we thank the Almighty Creator for the countless blessings and strength that sustained us. Without Him, we are nothing. With Him, we are capable of everything. Today, we stand not just as graduates, but as survivors of challenges that shape us. Our dreams may evolve and our path may change, but our desire to succeed remains constant. As we step into a new chapter, may we never forget where we came from, who stood beside us, and what we have overcome. May we carry forward not only our achievements, but also humility, compassion, and courage. I now invite all graduates to rise. Hold the hands of those beside you. And lift them high as one. Together, let us declare, malayo na pero malayo-layo pa. Kayang-kaya natin ito. Congratulations, batch of 2026. With dedication and unwavering strength, may we continue to soar high, just like what Stay High have always taught us to. God bless and mabuhay!
Daghang salamat, Miss Bianca Grace T. Walid with highest honors from Humanities Track from grade 12, Beryl. So with that, may I request everyone to please be seated. At this juncture, we will be hearing a song. Okay? A tribute sa atoang mga ginikanan. To give tribute and thanks to the MVP of our graduates' lives, their parents. Let us hear the Iligan City National High School Senior High School graduates to sing the tribute to parents song entitled MAPA by SB19. Short term for Mama Papa. Requesting everyone to please stand for the singing of the song. Microphone.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello? Hello. Hello.
Okay.
Hello, hello. Hello.
Kamusta na di na tayo lang kita sobra lagi na lang kami ang nauuna di ba pwedeng ikaw muna akin ang pangamba dahil ikaw aking mata sa tuwing nag-iibang dahilan ng aking paghinga. Kaya huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong matatana. Pahinga muna, ako nang bahala. Mas pasalabis ang iyong nagawa, mama. Pahinga muna, ako na. Latsaratsara, latsaratsara, latsaratsara. Latsara-tsara, latsara-latsa.
Di ko na sasayangin pang mga natitirang pahinga. Tutungo na kung saan naroon ang mahalaga. Whoa. At kahit na kailan pang may di mawawala, pagkat dala ko ang mapa.
Saan man mapunta ng kung saan nagmula. Huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata. Pahinga muna, ako na.
Huwag mag-alala,
Ipikit ang iyong mata. Pahinga muna, ako nang bahala. Bisa iyong nagawa, mapa. Pahinga muna, ako na.
Latsara-tsara,
Latsara-tsara,
latsara-tsara-tsara,
latsara-latsa.
latsara-tsara,
Latsara-tsara,
latsara-tsara-tsara.
latsara-latsa. Mapa, pahinga muna, ako na.
Umay sa kainan, bangis ng sigrus.
Okay, so graduates, kindly go back to your seat now. And please remain standing for your graduation song.
Testing. A very emotional moment. Okay? So once again, atong pakpakan ang atong mga ginikanan. I-face nato sa luyo ang atong mga mamagpapa. Say, I love you, mama and papa, ante, lola, kuya, ate. Okay? They are the very reason nga nung naata karon. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, ato nang pahiran atong mga luha. We will continue our program. So, inaani gyud ni kapalangga ang ato ang mga graduates sa ilahang mga ginikanan. So requesting our dear learners or graduates to go back to their respective seats.
With hope in their hands and dreams in their hands, our graduates will now sing their graduation song entitled Saranggola.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Sa kahel ng kalangitan, paalam na nga ba sa ating nakaraan? Ngunit saan man tayo, iba nang amihan, di ba babalik ang pagkakaibigan? Kung aking ulitin itong mahabang biyahe sa kada yugto ng ating paglalakbay, wala kong babaguhin isang detalye sa kada yugto ng ating pagmagkasabay. Madyan ang kulimlim
magmamaliw ating mga gunita.
Everybody sing! Saranggola ay lilipad sa kahel ng kalangitan. Paalam na nga ba sa ating nakaraan? Ngunit saan man tayo, di pa nangamihan, di pa babalik ang pagkakaibigan.
Lumang mga larawan nagkaplasta sa mga dingding, may tamis at bait babalikan. Tambayan at tindahan, kwentuhang magdamagan, lumpatapat nangangarap lang. Sumagagat ng realidad ng buhay, landas natin sadyang magkakahiwalay.
Saranggola ay lilipad sa kahel ng kalangitan. Paalam na nga ba sa ating nakaraan? Ngunit
saan man tayo,
di pa nangamihan, di ba babalik ang pagkakaibigan?
sarado ng kabanata, ngunit ayaw ko pa harapin ang katotohanan. Mga patutunguhan, saan man hipang ng hanging amihan, di pa pagalit ang
Magkakaibigan.
salamat sa ating pinagsamahan, di pa papalit ang pagkakaibigan.
Di ba babalik ang pagkakaibigan?
Saranggola ay lilipad
sa kahel ng kalangitan.
paalam na nga ba
Sa ating nakaraan, ngunit
saan man tayo, di pa nangamihan,
di ba babalik ang pagkakaibigan? Lilipad, lilipad na.
saranggola
Lilipad, lilipad na.
dahil ng
Kulay ng kalagitan.
saranggola
Lilipad, lilipad na. Lilipad, lilipad na.
dahil ng
Kulay ng kalagitan.
saranggola
Lilipad, lilipad na.
Okay, thank you so much, graduates. So please take your seat. Moving on to our graduates reaffirming their commitment to ideas and values instilled in them by our institution. May I call in Mr. James K. P. Babatuan, Academic Excellence Awardee with high honors from ABM track for the Pledge of Loyalty.
So may I request everyone to please rise for the Pledge of Loyalty. To my fellow graduates, may I request you to please raise your right hand for the Pledge of Loyalty and repeat after me. I, P. Babatuan, a graduate of Iligan City National High School, School year 2025-2026. Do hereby solemnly pledge to remain loyal to my alma mater, and to the noble ideals for which she stands, to live a life of integrity, industry, and excellence, bringing honor to myself, my family, my community, and my country, to uphold the values of makajos, makatao, makakalikasan, and makabansa in all my future endeavors. To contribute actively to the welfare of my community, in the progress of the Filipino nation. So help me God.
Let us remain standing. Let's hear another song, a reminder to always strive for excellence. Let us all be inspired by a advocacy song entitled by River Mayas, Liwanag sa Dilim. Test.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Mic check. Hello.
Hello.
Are you ready for tonight? Let me hear you scream!
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Sigaw mo sa hangin, oh, tumindig at magsilbing liwanag. Liwanag sa dilim, Puring ang iyong sarili Nag-aawi ng ulam sa kalangitang lilim. Kung paanong yayanig sa bawat nilalang, magigising ang lupang kulang sa nilim. Ikaw ang magsasabi, kaya mo to. Sama na lang ang law sa gitna ng bagyo.
Sigaw mo sa hangin, tumitig at magsilbing liwanag. Liwanag sa dilim, harapin mo, magiging ang bagong awitin. Ikaw ang liwanag sa dilim.
Oh, 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 oh.
At sa paghamon mo sa agos ng ating kasaysayan, uukit ka ng bagong daan. Oh, oh,
Ikaw ang aabot na kaya mo to. Isang panalangin sa gitna ng gulo.
sigaw mo sa hangin, tumitig at magsilbing liwanag. Liwanag sa dilim, harapin mo, magiging ang bagong awitin. Ikaw ang liwanag sa dilim.
Oh, 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 oh.
Sigaw mo sa hangin, tumitig at magsilbing liwanag. Liwanag sa dilim.
Sigaw mo sa hangin, tumitig at magsilbi.
Liwanag sa dilim.
Harapin mo, awitin ang bagong awitin.
Liwanag. Sigaw mo sa hangin, tumitig at magsilbing liwanag. Liwanag sa dilim, harapin mo, magiting ang bagong awitin. Ikaw ang liwanag sa dilim.
Oh, 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 oh.
Liwanag sa dilim, tumitig at magsilbing liwanag. Liwanag sa dilim. Oh, oh, oh,
The sound.
Test.
Hello. Okay, graduates, please be seated. Behind every successful ceremony like this are the dedicated individuals. At this time, we call in our very own Assistant School Principal to Officer in Charge for the Senior High School, Dr. Annabel E. de Guzman, for the acknowledgement.
My respect to our school's Division Superintendent, Sir Jonathan S. De La Peña, CESO 5, ASDS, Dr. Myra P. Mibato, CISO 6, Assistant Chief of SGOD, Dr. Aimee Pareño, to our very dynamic school principal, Sir Richard S. Talaid, our honored guest, Ma'am Mayrian Rose Sencio, the SPTA President, Police Chief Master Sergeant Winston Arboleras, Ma'am Leia Mendiha, Administrative Officer 4, Ma'am Ina Lau, our Admin Officer 2 of Senior High School, Department Heads of the Junior High School, Ma'am Joanne Canieda, guidance coordinator of the junior high school, and Ma'am Girly Monoy, our guidance coordinator of the senior high school. Subject group heads, academic coordinator Sir Ruben Apaw, and our technical professional coordinator Ma'am Ellen Cinco. Visitors, parents and guardians, and to the graduates of batch 2025-2026, good morning. On this momentous occasion, I would like to acknowledge the following who had been instrumental behind the success of this gathering. First and foremost, to God the Almighty, for all the unending blessings and graces He showered to all of us. To the school administration and staff, under the leadership of our very proactive school principal, Sir Richard S. Talaid. Thank you very much, sir, for everything, despite the many challenges we met along the way, to mention Bagyong Basyang. To Sir Winston Arboleras and with the rest of the SPTA officials, thank you very much, sir, for your strong support and commitment of all the academic and co-curricular activities of our learners and for making this event a memorable one for all our graduates. To our keynote speaker, Ma'am Mayrian, thank you for sharing your life story of success, and to the graduates. And I hope our graduates will always remember what Ma'am Mayrian had shared to you a while ago. To all the esteemed and brilliant teachers of the Iligan City National High School, Senior High School Department, thank you for molding and shaping holistically our graduates, ready to go out from their alma mater and spread their wings courageously. To all the working committees for this event, thank you so much for all your hard work, patience, perseverance, and teamwork through the leadership of Sir Ruben Apaw. Kudos to all of us. To the parents and guardians, for without you, your constant support, guidance, and all your sacrifices for your children, thank you for that. They couldn't reach this milestone in their life. Know, parents, that you are your children's wind beneath their wings. And to all graduates of batch 2025-2026, congratulations! Nahumanagyon. This momentous milestone is a testament of all your perseverance and hard work in your high school life. May you carry forward the life lessons you'd learn from Iligan City National High School with pride and dignity as you step into the next chapter of your life. Soar high, city high! To God be all the glory. Thank you.
Let's give another warm round of applause to our Assistant School Principal, Ma'am Annabel de Guzman. Daghang salamat, ma'am, for acknowledgement, the holistic efforts coming from our school head, Dr. Richard Estalaid, sa atong mga teaching and non-teaching staff, and also sa ato ang parents. At this point in time, our home, our haven, our school, with pride in our hearts, let's sing, for once again, for the last time, the Alma Mater song to be led by Shera L. Gioquino, Academic Excellence Awardee with honors from Humanities and Social Sciences track. May I request everyone to please rise.
lives will last. The same with the affluent in this community. Let's lift our stand high and wave it to the sky. To a alma mater with sincerity. Let's all pledge our love and loyalty. Iligan City National High School. Beloved alma mater, we're sons and daughters praise, and with our songs, our voices we raise. With love, this hymn we dedicate. Beloved alma mater, we're sons and daughters praise, and with our songs, our voices we raise. With love, this hymn we dedicate.
To our graduates, walk boldly with your future with heads held high. This may be the end of one chapter, but it is only the beginning of your remarkable journey.
Once again, congratulations, Batch 2026. Here's to new beginnings and to being true partners for the new Philippines. Soar high and carry the torch of excellence wherever life leads you. Once again, congratulations, Kalampusan 2026. Now signing off. Thank you and mabuhay!
We would like to request everyone to stand for the recessional of our school administrators, guests, and officials. Before we end, okay, let's have a photo op together with the dignitarians in front. Okay? So perhaps diri siguro mag-atubang sa front. Okay, para makita ng ato ang mga students. Okay. Requesting all the senior high school faculty and staff to come here in front. Magpa-picture ta, ma'am and sir. Diri sa tubangan, then afterwards, mag-atubang din ta sa lead wall para makita ang student. Kibali ana dahil ng angle. Requesting atong mga teachers, Ma'am M, Sir Malik, Ma'am Atok, and everyone, anita diri sa tubangan. Okay, una sa mig photo up mga teachers ha. Then afterwards, tanan na dayon. Together with the faculty and the parents sa likod. Okay, requesting our students manglingkod sa takadali. Okay? Para dili makita. Okay, congratulations. Okay, diri na po ta mag-face sa lead wall. Ang atong background is ang students together with the parents cover ang tanan. So mga teachers, diri ta sa front mag-face. And sa together with our faculty, mga admin. Okay, requesting ato ang mga staff. Kinsay mag...
Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you light up the path.
Congratulations! The batch 2026, atoy, ato ang dakong pagpasalamat sa ato ang mga graduates, sa ato ang mga parents, sa ato ang mga teachers. I know this is a very momentous event to one of us. So at this point in time, we will now be having our recessional. Remember, this is just the start of your new beginning. God bless sa inyo ha, mga future endeavors. Bisita lang ta perme diri sa City High. And ayaw mo kalimot pang imbitar sa inyong teachers, sa inyong mga Thanksgiving, okay? Before mo leave sa GC, i-greet sa dana mga parents. Okay. Sa atong mga ginikanan, daghang salamat pag-usap. This will not be possible without your consideration, without your effort. Sa atong mga mama, papa, ate, kuya, lolo, lola, salamat sa paghatod sa inyong mga bata diri sa City High. God bless as well sa inyong mga plano sa unahan.
1, 2, 3, hoy!
Tráeme o popozão.
Olha, tu não é fi, que só lança braba, o mulher não para.
Treme o popozão.
Ô mulher, presta atenção, Lelé, tu passa a visão. Bota a mão no joelhinho, vai.
Treme o popozão.
Vai tremendo, vai. Vai tremendo, vai.
Hey, extension siya sa Grand Ball.
Bola danadinha, Lelé, tu tá matando pra mulher perder a linha. Para na minha frente com cara de danadinha. Pega essa sequência que o Lelé tu vai lançando pra novinha.
Treme o popozão, 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 popozão. Treme, 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 treme o popozão. Treme, 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 treme o popozão. Treme o popozão.
Ô Lelé, tu não é fi, que só lança braba, o mulher não para.
Treme o popozão.
Ô mulher, presta atenção, Lelé, tu passa a visão. Bota a mão no joelhinho, vai.
Treme o popozão.
Vai tremendo, vai. Vai tremendo.